I'm going to invite Candace to go ahead at now 11:30. And I've gotten a notice that we are live on Facebook. So I hope that your guests and family are able to join us there. It's my pleasure to offer some congratulatory remarks to you, Joshua Adams, who is the head honcho at Rock Paper Simple. He is also a Leadership Brevard graduate, the class of 2017.
Best class ever.
Best class ever. And in 2019 was recognized by Lead Brevard as one of the top 4 under 40 that year. So we're delighted to have Joshua with us for a few remarks this morning. Scott Eller and Joshua work together, so that's another nice connection. So please help me welcome Joshua Adams.
Thank you so much, Kristen. I'm honored to be here. We believe so much in the program, in both the leadership essentials and the primary program. So much so that ever since I went through it, we've had a team member involved in just about every program in some way or another. So I'm going to keep it relatively short. I know you've all been on a marathon this morning. I saw that agenda. Wow. Well done. Well done. And so you're all here because you're leaders, or you are an aspiring leader, or somewhere in between. And you know, the call of leadership is not only a step forward in your own career and personal development, but good leadership is something that the world around us needs. And so I'm going to spend a little bit talking about the impact of leadership, especially in a crisis, right? Especially with things going on as they are now, leadership is even more important. I consider myself a student of leadership. I'm always learning. And so I'm excited to hear that you guys have been pursuing leadership. People during times like this, they're looking at leaders even more intently during a crisis. They're looking for inspiration. They're looking for courage, authenticity. They're looking for direction. They're looking for support. As a leader, you have the power to either tear down or to lift up. You have incredible power as a leader, especially during a crisis. You have the ability to empower those others that are following you to do great things, to give them the courage to press on and push past their fears, because no doubt people have fear right now. No doubt they have uncertainty. No doubt they aren't sure what's next. And a good leader can help them push beyond that. Even if that leader isn't truly sure what's next either, they can provide that direction, can provide that person to trust, and that person that helps support those that are following. The leader's role, and I've always believed this, is to make sure that those they lead are more successful. During the best of times, that includes the more obvious things like productivity and efficiency and profitability, keeping people focused, allowing them to improve themselves and grow. But during hard times, there's even more at work. And I want to encourage you that leadership can go deeper than some of the more obvious things. Fear and uncertainty adds another dimension to what leaders affect during times like this. We can affect others' outlook. We can help their fear take less of a hold if we're leading well, if we're prepared, if we control our own fears, if we're authentic, and truly paying attention to those that we are leading, communicating to them directly, often, and how they need to be communicated to. Leadership so often is leading others how they need to be led, not necessarily how we would be led, but checking in on them even if we don't have to, providing that leadership even if we don't have to. It's even more important during crisis. Leaders during a crisis help those around them move forward when leadership is scary, when forward is scary, when forward is hard, when forward is uncertain, but when forward is necessary. Let me say that again. Leaders during a crisis help those around them move forward when forward is scary, when forward is hard, when forward is uncertain, but when forward is necessary. You've each taken time to make yourselves better leaders by participating in this program, and that tells me a lot about you guys. It tells me that you are investing in yourselves, you're investing to become better leaders, and that gives you the power to affect people in our community, both large and small. I want to congratulate each of you on completing Leadership Essentials program, which I think is technically what we completed in about a few minutes. Oh, everybody's muted, so they can't answer me. Technically, I will congratulate you in advance for graduating in just a few moments. And the reason I'm congratulating you is you've invested in yourself as a leader, and that will make a difference. I'll leave you with one last thought. It's kind of my personal thoughts on being a leader and the role of a leader. The role of a leader is so very little about himself or herself. It's empowering others. As a leader, endeavor always to empower those talented individuals you lead to the best of your ability, and you will find the impact you leave upon them, your organization, and the community around you to be larger than you ever thought possible. Thank you, ever forward, and congratulations.
Joshua, thank you so very much. One of the things we need to talk to Zoom about is giving us more emojis so that we have a different way to congratulate, you know, and say thank you. I'm going to invite the class, the Leadership Essentials class members, to also recognize and say thank you and in their own way. We're so glad that you were able to take time out of your schedule today to join us. I know you've got another commitment for your organization, hard start at noon, so, you know, off you go. We have just a couple of minutes. I don't know if Joshua, you have time, or if I can segue, if there are any questions perhaps for Joshua in the next, let me do math real quickly, in the next 6 minutes. If anybody has a question for Joshua, they could unmute themselves and ask that question. Or we can go on, allow Joshua, you to go on to your next event, and I'll invite our board members who are on the call to unmute yourselves and say a quick thank you and congratulations to the Leadership Essentials class members.
I'll go.
Vinny or Chris, thank you. Chris, go ahead.
Okay. I am just so excited to be able to be with you, even in this particular time. I haven't had a chance to meet you before, but I know that you have been engaged and learning and moving forward this whole year. And I just want to thank you for what I consider to be a really important part of leadership is adaptability. And you guys had to put that to the test this year. So thank you so much for adapting to a new mode of learning. And we look forward to you being engaged and continuing your leadership journey. Perhaps that might mean participating in Leadership Brevard next. Regardless, we're just so happy for you and how you have moved and grown, and we look forward to seeing all the many great things that you'll do this year.
Thank you. Vinny, are you queued up?
I am. Myself and this crowd, we're all so excited. This guy over here is really excited. We're all very excited for your dedication and your commitment to yourselves and to the community to make us all better. You know, it's funny. We were talking earlier. We were talking about life, right? And like a long chain of events. And there are things that come in front of us, obstacles, and they can seem overwhelming. If you're at the foot of a mountain and you look up, it can be gigantic. But it's all about one step in front of the other. And those steps can be good steps and those steps can be bad steps. Hopefully, this step that you just went through was a great step. And it's another step that will help propel you to climb that mountain. Because I can tell you, once you get up on top of a mountain, the view is beautiful. So thank you very much for your dedications to yourselves, to the community. And I look forward to seeing you. Me and this guy will go grab some drinks after, and I look forward to grabbing one with everybody as well. So thank you for your dedication and your commitment.
Thank you, Vinny. I've got Robin online, Scott Eller. Either one of you want to chime in? So you can just unmute yourself and say hello and congratulations to the new class.
I'm just thrilled to be here and watch all of them and you know, get to lay eyes on the class and say well done for taking a chance on yourself and putting yourself out there to learn something new. I was so excited when we started this program, and I'm glad to have you all in the class. So keep up the good work, and sorry about the way it ended.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Robin.
I doubt I can say it much better than the previous few board members. But thank you guys for putting your trust in Lead Brevard and the education that you got. And we look forward to bringing value to this program every year and hopefully meeting some of you in the actual Leadership Brevard program next year. So thank you.
Great, thank you. Is there anybody on that I've missed that wants to say howdy real quick? 2 minutes. No? Okay. Well, I'm so grateful that you've chosen to join us, and we are going to transition. Mario, are you ready? You'll have to unmute yourself again and help me with our actual virtual commencement ceremony. So we are going to scroll through the PowerPoint and just take a couple of seconds on each slide so that you each have a chance to wave or see yourself on the screen, so to speak. And we'll send this to you afterward as well, so you have a copy for your records. And my Leonardo DRS folks will go ahead and congratulate Jocelyn Barroso. And if you can share this with her, it'll be most appreciated. Are we ready? Are we ready? Thumbs up? Okay, here we go. So the Leadership Essentials graduating class of 2020, we're delighted to say congratulations to you and thank you for your commitment to leadership. Jocelyn Barroso.
Steve Beck.
Pat Burke.
Debbie Carson.
Hey, Debbie's got a little happy dance going on. Okay, Lonnie, you survived the storage room. Lonnie Dunn.
Phyllis Foish.
Jessica Gensler.
Tiffany Gray.
Matt Hardy.
Bree Jacob.
Tara Johnson.
John Lynch.
Mark Momblo.
Michelle Murphy.
Melissa Parker.
John Pauling.
Bobby Pezos.
Katie Pocari.
Inez Ramirez.
Don Samuels.
Hi, Mom.
We do hope people are watching on Facebook Live, and for those of you that are, we're delighted to welcome you there too. Cynthia Sandoval.
Charlie Sedig.
David Smith.
Jennifer Tumino.
Lisa Turner.
Tyler Wales.
Julia Willardford.
Carrie Wilson.
And Morgan Wynn. Oh, it's Mario's round of applause, right?
Yay!
Exactly.
Congratulations!
Yes, indeed. Congratulations to you all.
Class. Thank you,
We
everybody.
did it.
Yeah, we're pleased for you and proud of you. Thank you for joining the Leadership Essentials class of 2020, the Lead Brevard family, and we hope to see more of you in the future. And I know that we will be privileged to witness your leadership in our community. Please stay in touch. If you would like to stay on and unmute yourselves and congratulate each other, have a quick conversation, you are absolutely welcome to do that. We are, come on phone, we are almost 10 minutes ahead of schedule, which is almost unheard of even when we are working in person. So I think our ability to time this out this far, thank you all for helping us to stay on time because it's a participatory effort. So do take a moment or several to congratulate each other. You can come off mute and just talk to each other. Thank you.
Thank you to our Facebook viewers. Thanks for watching and joining us and celebrating with us on Facebook.
Thank you all for your
Gracias,
attention today.
Isa.
Yeah.
Besito, Isa. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you for everything.
Yeah,
Thank
congrats,
you,
everyone.
Ines.
Congratulations, everybody.
I'd like to thank the Canal Port Authority for allowing me to take this class. I really enjoyed it.
Great.
We'll share that with Commissioner Hadaway.
Yeah, I also want to thank my employer, Wild Ocean, because we are a smaller operation. So for them to let me do this for so many hours, I really appreciate it. I got a lot from it.
Yes.
Congratulations to everybody. And I also wanted to thank the Melbourne Regional Chamber for allowing me to take this class and participate and everything that it's offered. And congratulations again to everyone.
Thanks, everybody. It was great meeting you. I hope we'll cross paths in the future. And a shout out to Steve for putting me in this class and just for Leadership Brevard for all they do for our community and investing in us.
Thank you,
Debbie.
Just want to thank the Town of Palm Shores for allowing me to attend, and it was a pleasure meeting all of you, and I hope to see you all soon.
Pat, thank you. You will.
Congratulations, everyone.
Okay. Well, if you have no further comments, we're delighted that you all participated. Again, we look forward to seeing you in the community, and thank you for joining us today and for your support for the support of your employers who offered this time toward your leadership development. So thanks very much. Thank you to my team, Candace and Kristen, for putting this together. Flawless execution this morning. Thank you.